do that now. Go back to Campaign Monitor, go to my templates, add your first template. I'm going to give it a name, My Client. I'll find the HTML page. So remembering the HTML page that we edited was the template with editor tags, so I'll choose that. I'll go over to the zip folder that I just made and I'll choose that. I've got a screenshot in here that I could use if you want to. It's not necessary though, but I'll grab it anyway. And I'll click Add Template. Everything looks great. You can see my template here. I'm now ready to make my campaigns. So and that's very easy as well. Create and send. Create your first campaign. Give my campaign a name. So I'll call this newsletter. My Client newsletter. Here we can personalize it. So welcome to my client. Oops. And then we could add personalization. First name, sure, that sounds great. So we'll insert that. So there's a little bit of code that will make sure that the first name's shown up. You might want to have something nice in there like thank you, and then you could have first name again, insert it. That's up to you. You can think about what sort of subject line you'd like to have in there, but make sure it's enticing and it makes the user want to open up the mail. Who's it going to be sent from? Here you can put in your own email address. Just going to put in my one. And we'll send it out from this email address. Oops. And we'll leave that as the default. Okay. Name, sorry. So I'll just put in my name and I'll click next. Now I'd like to go through and create a campaign for these guys. So you can see I've got my template there. I'll click that. Yep, my client. That's what we want. Next. And here we have our little campaign monitor editing page. So if I click on this little icon here, the pencil, then you can add in your own title. So check out this, and you can see that it automatically updates, which is great. My little description. Here's some cool stuff to check out. And you could have a link here, so I could highlight some text, cool stuff, and I could add these types of links. Alternatively, I can add my own. So this is where I could add a link to my Weebly website, which I'd like you to do. Put that in. I won't do it. You can also insert an image. Just one tip with inserting an image. I'm just going to go back to Dreamweaver very quickly. We've set it up so that images will be this size, okay? So I'm just going to click on the image, and in my properties I can see that it's 164 pixels by 164 pixels, okay? So I want to make sure that the images that I create in Photoshop are 164 pixels wide. So I might just show you quickly how to do that. I'm going to open up an image. Where have I got some images I've downloaded? Open up that. So to crop an image, I just need to click on this crop tool, and then I can set the dimensions, so 164 pixels, oops, by 164 pixels. And now, whatever size I make my square will be 164 pixels wide. So Photoshop will do all the calculations for me. So I'm just going to click Enter, and then I can go up and choose File, Save for Web and Devices. It is rather small. This is because it's set to 100%. Okay, I could go down here. Sorry, it's set to 25%. I can set it to 100%. So that's the full size. And I can choose File, Save for Web and Devices. Because this is an image, then I want to make sure that it is a real image. A JPEG, sorry. So I'll choose JPEG as the file size, file type, because it is an image. I'll click Save. I'm going to make a new folder called Newsletter Images, and I'll pop that image in there. Save like so. Click Cancel. No, I don't want to save this document actually, because I may want to use that image again. So back in Campaign Monitor, I can choose a file and go back to that Newsletter Images image that I just exported out of Photoshop. Click Choose and then click Save. And we should see that, yes, the image is in there. I need to add a little bit more text to that. I expect at least 3 articles in there. So once you're happy with all of these changes, you can go Preview Mail, define recipients. You type them in manually. So I'll just pop in a few recipients. And you can see there's a bit of a diagram to let you, a bit of a format to putting in these different email addresses that you need to follow, so be mindful of that. Alright, I've just popped in a few email addresses. I'll import them. They were added, it's great. I'll click Next. I can go ahead and test and deliver the campaign. I can send a test mail if I want to, or I could just skip the test. Oops, click one. And then I can choose to send out the campaign immediately. Your campaign has been queued and will be delivered immediately. It says that where the information is going to be sent to, and I can click on this little icon here, or this button down here, and I can actually view the report and start to see how many people have opened the mail. So we can view the campaign. Alright, cool. We can see how many have opened. So this is the total number of people down here that were sent the mail. It's had 0 bounces and it's had 0 unique opens. And if I just go ahead quickly and open up one of those, great. View it in a browser. So that's just opening up. Cool. Go back to Campaign Monitor. If I reload this page, we should see that it's updated automatically, so it's real time. It says that it's estimates only, but I found it to be quite good. And you can see here, hey, I clicked on that web link to open it up, so I can see information of who clicked on it, how many times it was clicked, all kinds of things. So this is a really good tool of being able to see and track who opens your emails. Okay, thank you very much for that. Have fun making your email campaigns for Campaign Monitor, and I look forward to seeing them. Cheers guys, thank you.